I think we there. What's up with it, family? Let me see. Let me make sure y'all can hear me. What's up with it, family? What's up, family? What's the damn deal, man? This is Junior the Truth, and this is indeed the Punch Junkie Morning Show, man. Thank y'all so much for taking the time to tune in. Really, truly, genuinely appreciate you. Shout out to the LDBC, man, Lions Den Boxing Community. Be sure to go join the website, become an official documented member of the Lions Den Boxing Community, www.ldbcsports.com. Yes, indeed. Be sure to go check out my family over at trilltalk.net, www.trilltalk.net. Support independent black-owned media, man. So the utmost importance, go join the Trilitary. Support independent black-owned media, man. What's good with your family? I see y'all starting to come in. Can y'all hear me? Make sure y'all can hear me, man. Had to redo my setup, man. Gotta listen out for my children. So I'm not all the way downstairs in the studio. I'm up here on my real live daddy daycare type shit. You feel me? Gotta stop all this motherfucking cussing. What's up with it, family? Okay, y'all can hear me. What's going on, man? Salute. Shout out to our sponsors, man, over at the Hemp School. Hemp School is the house of the re-education of the plant. Be sure to go check them out, www.hempschool.com. Salute to the queen and the team over at Big Mama Sauce, man. She get that all day, every day, anyway sauce. Be sure to go check her out, www.bigmamasauce.com, man. Enter the code Junior10 and receive a 10% discount off your entire purchase, man. Yes, indeed. Go on and get your 10%, man. Go on and get your 10%. You feel me? Go on and get your 10%. Yes, indeed. Man, salute, family. Salute. I see y'all coming in. Okay, y'all say I'm good. Y'all can hear me. Okay, good business. Good business. Hey, man. Man, go get your 10% on that sauce, man, and continue to send Big Mama Sauce, man, positive energy as she travels over the continent of Africa, man. So salute. Salute, salute, salute. Hey, man, one time, let me see here. One time for the Punch Junkie brand, man, the entire brand, we do have the magazine as well as the the inaugural issue of the magazine is still up and available. Also, we do have the signature line of Punch Junkie trading cards, man. They are there, actually going like wildfire too. You know what I'm saying? Shit, crazy. But anyway, man, they're there. And also we do have the website up for all the latest and greatest unboxing news, man. So you can access everything over at www.punchjunkie.com. It's your one-stop shop for all things Punch Junkie. www.punchjunkie.com, man. Let's move into the Punch Junkie roll call, brought to you by punchjunkie.com. By the Punch Junkie brand. Salute to everybody tuning in via the Punch Junkie, the Punch Junkie mobile app. I see y'all. Salute to Strong Will and Lauren Bevel over there holding me down on the Junior the Truth mobile app. I do see y'all. Salute to everybody that's tuning in via the YouTube live stream. Love is the word. Black Attack, Phil J508, the Brothers UK putting that international flavor in. Big Truck Trap Star in the building. Woke the Truth in the building. My brother Jay Worth in the building. Kano Local Sports, my brother in the building. Sean, what's good with you? Shay Girl 85, Queen of the South, the hardest working queen I ever seen in the building. Queen in the building. What's good with you, Queen? I'm born here in the building, man. Halito for the indigenous people one time, man. Salute to my family. I'm born here. Nika B in the building. What's up, Nika B boy? Nika B boy. Ooh, she keeps some dimes. You feel me? Like a elementary school the elementary school custodian. Remember, he used to have all that change. I remember Mr. Johnson used to have all that change. You feel me? Boy, Nika, keep a dime with her, boy. I say, good googly moogly. Good googly moogly. She keep a dime, boy. Golly. I'm about to start calling Nika B the custodian. Boy, she keep a dime. Like, man, what? Huh? And she a winner too. A dime with dimes. You ever seen that? Queen 71 in the building. What's good with you, loved one? Ghetto Life Boxing. What's happening? Living in a world of ghetto life. Looking ass. Marion Ware, a.k.a. Big Bull in the building. What's up with you, bub? Three-Headed Monster Podcast in the building. Salute to you. Catch them tonight, 7 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time, man. It's on the flow. You feel me? Streaming live via JC's YouTube channel, man. It's on the flow. Yes, indeedy. But salute to the family, man. I appreciate y'all, man, turning out, turning up. You feel me in the morning, man. Thank you guys so much. Really, truly, genuinely appreciate y'all, man. Really, truly, genuinely appreciate y'all. Um, hey man, let's move into the real quick. D McGee in the building. I see you, family. What's happening with you? Salute one time for the Black Gentleman Grooming Company, man. Thank you guys so much for all of your support. Appreciations to the team, man, top to bottom. Everybody that's over in the shop, the street team, the brand ambassadors, man. Thank y'all so much. Really, truly, genuinely appreciate y'all. We do have a line of all natural handcrafted grooming products, specifically with the Black Kings and Queens in mind, man. So come check us out, www.theblackgent.com. That's www.theblackgent.com. Or you can download the Black Gentleman Grooming Company mobile app, whether you team Apple or team Android. It is over there, man. It is absolutely 100% free, man. Yes, indeed. Salute, Johnny Brown. I see you. Cadillac Red. I see you. Land of the 216. What's up with you, Big Rob? T.S. Frank. I see you. What's good with you, homie? He says, how long before the hedge funds have to cover the shorts? I'm gonna answer that. Actually, we'll make that the question of the day, man. We'll make that the question of the day. Brought to you by the Black Gentleman Grooming Company. Be sure to come check us out, man. www.theblackgent.com, as well as the Black Gentleman Grooming Company mobile app, man. Whether you team Apple or team Android, we do have a mobile app for you, and it's absolutely 100% free. So my homie, the brother T.S. Frank says, how long before the hedge funds have to cover the shorts, fam? Okay, so we do have, he's speaking specifically about the AMC stock. So with the AMC stock, we do have a tremendous short percentage with regard to the AMC stock. So what the short percentage is basically it is a manipulation tactic with regard to the market that causes the stock to go down. So what people do is what the hedge funds do is they actually borrow shares from the brokers. Remember, you have brokerages, you have hedge funds, and you have investors within the stock market. You have brokerages, you have hedge funds, and you have investors. Within investors, you have either institutional investors, which are the bigger investors, or you have retail investors, which are us, the smaller investors. Now, within the hedge funds, they also are considered to be investors as well, but they serve as middlemen. And so what brokerages do, what hedge funds do is they're able to borrow for a fee. They're able to borrow stocks from the brokerages and sell them to us. So basically what a short is a stock that is not really owned by the hedge fund, but sold to the investors with the thought of the stock going down when they're short, the stock going down, and then we actually selling the stock back at a discounted rate from what we purchased it for. So taking a loss on the stock and selling it back. You feel me? So right now, the stock is ridiculously shorted. Now, shorting the stock is legal, but naked shorting is illegal. What naked shorting is when the hedge funds sell stocks that don't exist. They make up stocks, or they sell what's known as synthetic shares. Synthetic shares are stocks that don't exist. They created them in their kitchen and they brought them out. You know how you niggas used to package up oregano or you niggas used to chop up soap. You feel me? Or you niggas used to bag up a gold medal flour. It's the same thing. It's something that they created in their kitchen to sell to us that is not real, is not authentic, it's not certified. You cannot certify synthetic shares. They don't exist. Okay. And so what you have hedge funds who have manipulated the stock by creating a tremendous amount of synthetic shares or naked shares to sell to people, investors, both institutional and retail, most importantly, because the retail investors we actually own the majority of the AMC stock. We own somewhere around 90% of the AMC stock. So that stock really truly belongs to us. That is one of the things that we can never lose sight of. We can never lose sight of the fact that we actually own the float. When they say own the float, we own the stock. We actually own 90% of the company. Other companies, when they're short sold, usually the institutional investors, the hedge funds, they pretty much have control of the company because they have the majority, they own the majority of the shares, not AMC. In AMC, the retail investors, the small guys, own 90% of the actual stock. Now, what we're waiting on with regard to this stock is we're waiting for the hedge funds to get to a place where they have to cover these stocks, meaning they have to actually buy these stocks back because of the volatility and the risk associated with shorting the AMC stock, because the price is not going down, the price is going up. So when the price goes up, what does that mean? That constitutes a risk, not just for that constitutes a huge risk, not just for the short seller, but for the brokerage as well. So that makes two of them that are on the hook for this bullshit. You feel me? That's just like, it's no different than if you out there doing bullshit and doing bullshit in the streets, right? And you live at your mama house. So not only are you in danger, but also you didn't put your mama and your family in danger. So what is your mama gonna do? Your mama is gonna make you get out there in the streets and make that shit right, or you got to go find somewhere else to stay. Finding somewhere else to stay is not an option in this essence. You feel me? I hope y'all can understand that. Not only is the hedge funds in danger, also the brokerages that actually sold them the shares are in danger. So that's kind of how this thing works. So what we're waiting on is for the hedge funds to reach a point where they have to start buying back the shares, because the stock is shorted at such a high degree. Also, because there are a whole bunch of naked shorts, which we don't know how many naked shorts are actually in the game. We're waiting on them to have to grow to buy back the stock. Now, what institutional investors are doing, or excuse me, what retail investors are doing, y'all have to excuse my IG is going nuts. What retail investors are doing, we're not selling the stock. You feel me? People are holding on to the stock until it reaches a price north of $100,000 per share. Basically, we overcharging these niggas for what they did to the cold crush. So once they buy back and they get to the space where they got to buy back, if there's no market for the shares, then that makes the price go up. It's all about supply and demand. So there are no shares just out there because all of the retail investors are saying, hey, might as well hold on to this, man. I like this stock. I like the company. You feel me? This is not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. Before you invest in the stock market, I suggest you consult with a financial advisor. But that's going to drive the price up. So what we're waiting on is for the first hedge fund to receive a margin call from their broker to say, hey, you got to start covering this stuff. Now, we've had these litigations and these laws come into place through the SEC that are making it more difficult to short stock, and also raising a level of accountability with regard to the short stock, because we are on the brink of a financial boom once this stock goes. But once they have to start buying the stock back, that's going to increase the buying pressure. So it's going to be like a trigger effect. Once they have to start buying the stocks back, then the other hedge funds are going to have to start buying, and they're going to have to buy, which is going to make the price skyrocket through the roof. That's what we're waiting on. There's some speculation with them recently, the AMC being added to, I can't remember the name of the list, but there is a list basically of highly shorted stocks and highly volatile stocks. And when these hedge funds have failed to deliver for 5 consecutive days, they make this list. And now that this stock is on that list, and I can't remember the number of failed to delivers, but failed to delivers is basically just that when your ass is short of the stock, you don't own the stock, you can't deliver on your purchase, on the sale. Basically, long story short, you promise somebody something, you ain't got it. You feel me? That's it. For those of y'all that used to sell candy in elementary school, you got somebody that buys Skittles. You feel me? You told them, you sold them. They already paid you money for Skittles. You went to the store, the corner store was out of Skittles, and you ain't got to ride nowhere else. So you got to show up to school tomorrow without the Skittles. You feel me? And so every day they telling you, hey man, I need my Skittles or my money. You ain't got the money, you ain't got the Skittles. So you on the hook for the Skittles. Same scenario. So they have according to information I studied yesterday, they have 13 days before they need to start in order to cover. And if they haven't covered in 13 days, then they're going to start automatically covering, and automatic liquidations are going to take place. So I take all of that with a grain of salt, because I really, truly, genuinely believe that this is going to potentially get very, very sticky. I think that there are a lot of people involved, a lot of heavy hitters involved. I think, you know what I'm saying? You know, I think there's going to be a lot of trying to cover and manipulate and cover tracks and hide the truth and keep us from knowing all of the parties that are engaging in this financial treason. But I'd be willing to bet that there are a lot of people, heavy hitters, institutions, lawmakers, lawbreakers, a lot of people engaging in this financial treason, a lot of people. And so we may never know. Salute to Lauren Bevel over there, D-Man Jr., Shay, Shadow, Tay Brown, Pretty Tay over there in the building. Craig L, what's good with you, homie? D-Man Jr. In the building. The homie Jay Good over there, Stay Ready Boxing TV in the building. What's good with you? You said I sound so far away. Yeah, I'm gonna have to come out of here and go out. It won't pick up my microphone. So I'm gonna have to go. I'm gonna close the app out, and then I'm gonna launch it back real quick. So yeah, apologies, family. Let me get the family back up over on the app. So yeah, so to answer your question, man, I would look for some movement, within the next they're saying 13 days, but I take that all with a grain of salt. I think what's really working for me is really truly I have to look at this stock, and I look at this investment as I look at it as a savings account. You know what I mean? I really truly do. I look at it as my savings account. When I look at, my savings account, and I look at what my money does when it sits there in my savings account compared to what it's actually doing in the stock market on the AMC stock, I have no complaints. Feel me? I have no complaints, none whatsoever. I'm just in a space where I'm just allowing the money to sit there. Also, one of the things that helped me, because yesterday, it went up, it yesterday it shot up, then it came down, and all of that stuff. And I'm looking at it like man, you be playing with your emotions and shit. But then I had to back up off of it, and I just zoom out, bro. And when I zoom out, I look at it and I realize, like, cuz I've been in this play, I've been messing around with this play since it was like $3. You know what I'm saying? I've been playing around with it. I done sold it, got back in. When I started telling everybody, right? When I started suggesting it and doing the stock market pushers and all of that, when we launched that whole campaign, the stock was like 11 something, $12. Right? We'll call it 12. It was at $12, right? Really 10, but we'll call it 12. So people started pouring into the play then. Then people start being tardy to the party. When they started being tardy to the party, it was still at what, 20, 25? You feel me? Now the stock is in mid 50s. It's like 55, 56. Traded over $60 yesterday. Had a high of 77. You feel me? Whoa, Kimosabi. Like I have to, when I always get all emotional and stuff like that, I have to zoom out and look at it like, okay, I'm tripping. I'm up shit. I don't know how many percent no more in this play. Like I'm cooling. My money, I've taken my money that's in that stock has flipped a whole bunch of times. Salute to my brother G5 Gabe in the super chat, man. Salute family. He says, salute my brother Junior the Truth and the chat fam. Salute family. Did I miss anybody? Nah, I didn't miss. Okay, we got let me see. Salute to my player partner G5 Gabe. Salute to my brother Kano Loco Sports. He says, hold the line, goddamn me. Simply put, hold the line. You feel me? Salute to my brother Kano Loco Sports. So you just I zoom out and I just look at the play and I'm like, okay, you feel me? Okay, we in a good space. And this play, just to think that this play has the potential to change the trajectory of not just my life, but the life of my children, my wife, uh, other people who will benefit from it. You know what I mean? So I think I can hold. You know what I'm saying? I think I can hold. And the thing about it is, do you have for those of you all who did come in? Let's say you came in at the 20. Let's say you came in at the 20. If you came in at the 20, do you know how far it will have to drop for you to actually lose your money? You feel me? So like that's how I'm looking at it. You know what I mean? I'm just continuously monitoring it. I'm buying the dips and I'm holding on to it. You know what I mean? I'm gonna hold on to it. I've started custodial accounts for my children. I think I've told y'all that. I've started custodial accounts for my children, as well as the big brokerage account for my daughter, my oldest daughter. And we just flooded them. We just, flooded their stock, flooded their brokerage accounts with AMC. Now, once this squeeze is over, then I'll build their portfolios out for maximum growth after that. But right now, the maximum growth is going to reside with the AMC stock. You know what I mean? That's just what it is right now. So hopefully that helps a little bit. Like I said, if it gets a little bit stressful, I understand. Also, I'm also suggest this now. Don't ever put any money in the stock market that you're not willing to lose. You know what I'm saying? If you don't want to lose your money, don't put it in the stock market, man. Even though there's an average of a 10% return, you know what I mean? There's definitely a chance things happen. And then especially within the current landscape of the market, because the market is so corrupt. You have companies that come out and short sell other companies and try to make stocks go down and try to put businesses out of business and attack certain businesses and do all that stuff. So it's very, very corrupt. You know what I mean? So there's nothing is guaranteed. Nothing is guaranteed. You feel me? So Daniel Mitchell said, right, I came in at 17 and again at 40. I'm cooling with these shares and buying the dips. Yeah, bro. I'm chilling. I'm buying. I'm gonna continue to buy till it gets to 200. But I'm buying the dips, man, and I'm chilling. I'm just sitting back in the catbird seat. You know what I mean? Relaxing. We gonna continue pressing forward. But that's all I got, man, on it. Just I would say Tiz Frank says, set your stop loss or place a put to protect your investment. You definitely can set your stop loss. That's a part of it. Part of the issue, unfortunately, with the stop losses is that the hedge funds have access to that information, especially through Robinhood, TD Ameritrade, some of the more popular apps that we actually use. And the hedge funds, they're able to use that information to manipulate the market and push. And if they look and they say, okay, look, people have their trailing stop loss and their trailing stop losses are set at 10%, then they can literally calculate and figure out at what percentage do they need to push the stock down for the trailing stop loss to kick in to get the mass amount of shares, if that makes sense. And you already see that they're doing all of these tremendous things to push the stock down. You know what I mean? And one of the things that, or the most, I believe, the most significant thing that they're doing is the trading that's taking place in the dark pools, which is the information that we have zero access to. We have zero access to the dark pools. We don't know what the hell is going on in the dark pools. But I believe that the majority of the manipulation and stuff with regard to the shares changing hands and synthetic shares and trying to mix and mingle the dope is taking place in the actual dark pool. So yeah, I don't have my trailing losses set on AMC. Now the other stocks definitely, no doubt about it. When my stock runs up, I have a percentage that I let it run up to. And once it runs up to that percentage, you know what I'm saying? I click on my trailing stop loss and it's on the flow. Shout out to the salute to the and that's most of my investments. Now, investments that I'm really bullish on long term, I don't trailing stop. I don't set the trailing stop loss because they're so volatile. Also, investments that are like penny stocks, because they're so volatile, I usually don't do it either. You feel me? Sean says, you think the pre-market reflects the dark pools? No, I don't. I don't, because the dark pools, I think I think the reporting for the dark pools is like 2 days out. I really truly think that the pre-market, the main catalyst for the pre-market is just the activity that people have engaged in off hours, as well as, the news and, people coming in to try to make their early purchases in those plays that allow you to make your early purchases in those plays, in those platforms that allow you to make your early purchases. That's how what I think affects it the most. So, all right, man. I didn't jump in here and y'all didn't pull me into this stock talk. You feel me? Salute to the homie for asking that question, though, man. We ain't even got past the question of the day. Let's get it in, though, man. Hey, man, let's talk about boxing real quick. I know everybody about to say, man, fuck boxing. And fuck these boxers. You know what I'm saying? Boys can't wait to join the coon platoon. You feel me? They can't wait to join the coon platoon. Hey, man, I'm just in this space in my life, man, where it just is what it is, man. When people show me who they are, man, I believe it, and I just move with accordance, and I treat people accordingly. You know what I'm saying? And I think that I can tell by, this is some real shit. I tell by the way people handle this Deontay Wilder situation and other black fighters. I can tell how they'll handle black fans. That's just how I look at it. You understand what I'm saying? And I think people who are not handling this Wilder situation appropriately, I just don't know. You know what I'm saying? And I can be with a person, well, usually under most circumstances, I can be with a person who just believes that Tyson Fury is just a better boxer and he's just going to win because he's a better boxer. Skills pay the bills and so on and so forth. I can be with that. And I can understand that from the average person, from the UK fans and so on. I can understand that, right? What I don't understand, and this is what troubles me the most, and I always come to this point, what I don't understand is for Black American fighters to not automatically side with Black American fighters. I have no understanding of that. Like, I have no concept of that. There's nothing in me that can understand that. Does that make sense? I went to the University of Pittsburgh. I played football at the University of Pittsburgh. Okay. When there are players who are entering into the NFL draft, or players who are in the NFL, or whatever the case may be, I always lean toward players that went to the University of Pittsburgh and play for the University of Pittsburgh. I always gravitate to them. When I see them, I'm like, oh yeah, he went to Pitt. That's a Pitt Panther. Automatically, no matter who it is. I'm talking Aaron Donald, Antonio Bryant, Larry Fitzgerald, no matter who it is. You feel me? If there's something that's in that DNA that they came through the same program that I came through. You feel me? There's something there that cause I have to excuse me, man. I got these temporary shades up. Um, and they keep falling down. That's a whole nother story. Um, but there's something that causes me to cheer for them. You understand what I'm saying? It's bruh, it's a no-brainer. I'm gonna automatically gravitate toward them. When people be from Dayton, Ohio, I'm gonna automatically gravitate to them. When boxers come from Ohio, y'all know how I rock with boxers from Ohio. I'm automatically gonna gravitate. I'm gonna rock with them. Right, wrong, and indifferent. They might go out there and get knocked the fuck out. Even though boxers from Dayton, Ohio don't get knocked out. But, well, every now and again. And if they do get knocked out, they get knocked out by another fighter from Ohio. But I digress. And I'm like, nah, man. You feel me? Like, nah, cuz. Nah. There's nothing in me that will allow me to cheer or pick against a Black American fighter, especially when they're fighting somebody that's not a Black American fighter. And that's as a fan. I don't understand the code of the modern Black fighters. I don't get it. You understand what I'm saying? I don't understand why you feel inclined. Not only do you do it, but you jump at the opportunity to talk negatively about your brother. There are like 3 people in the sport, that's about 4 people in the sport that's on code. That's Deontay Wilder under most circumstances, Errol Spence Jr. under most circumstances, Clarissa Shields, the GOAT, under most circumstances, and Adrian Apollo Broner under most circumstances. Even if I thought a Black fighter was going to go out there and get his ass whooped, I bet dollars to donuts it wouldn't come out my mouth. I don't know what the fuck that is. We got all these dumbass toys my kids got that they just be cutting the fuck on when they want to. Salute to whatever, man. I see you in the building, homie. Man, that shit is just weird to me, bro. Like I don't know if y'all can hear that shit or not, but he got this goddamn Spider-Man thing, man. They be making all this damn noise. Period. Like these folks always, you know what I'm saying? Like they'll ask AB, they be like, AB, you know what I'm saying? Who you got between Wilder and Fury? AB be like, I'm going with Wilder. That's my nigga. Like he'll literally say that. Like, that's my nigga. I'm going with Wilder. I'm not picking against the champ. Motherfucker got 41 knockouts. That's my nigga. Like, like he literally talk like that. You feel me? You Errol Spence, who you going with? Oh man, I got Wilder, man. You know, that last fight, man, it was just a whole bunch of stuff that was involved. We ain't gonna get into that, man. I got Wilder. Clarissa Shields. Who you picking? Oh yeah, I'm going with Wilder. I'm going with Wilder. Yeah, I like AJ. I want to get AJ a little bit of this pussy, but I'm going with Wilder. Like it's a no-brainer. Like I don't understand why you motherfuckers, why these dudes. And it's like and you gotta understand now that that's the coon trap in 2020, in 2021, in the world of boxing. That's like the coon trap. You understand what I'm saying? Y'all know that. Y'all country motherfuckers, y'all know what I'm talking about. You get that little box, you put nails all in it. You understand what I'm saying? You put that little something sparkly in the damn coon trap and watch the coon go in there and stick his hand in it. When you come out, the coon still stuck because he won't let it's a coon trap, cuz. It's a coon trap. Cadillac Red said, ain't no batteries in that toy. Child's play. Yeah, okay. Chucky come up in the motherfucker if he want to. Chucky come up in the motherfucker if we want to, cuz we're going to have some Chucky stew. You know, we savages in here. We're going to have some Chucky stew up in this motherfucker, bro. We're going to have some smoked Chucky. You feel me? Salute to Mr. Gumbo, man, in the super chat. He says, salute, Junior, the truth, and the family. What you expect from a grown man with pink hair? Shaking my head. A grown black man with pink hair. Hey, bro, bro. These dudes just be, it's a trap though. And they fall for it every trip. So what you think about the Wilder Fury? What you think about the Wilder Fury? And they can't wait to jump on and open their mouth and join the coon platoon. You feel me? Lauren Bevel said, I pick black in everything except my licorice. Yeah, I don't fuck with that black licorice or them black jelly beans. I can tolerate black jelly beans because I eat jelly beans by the fistful. You heard me? So, every now and again you catch a black one. But but it's always set off. It's set off by the red ones. You feel me? Purple ones. Ooh, ooh. Tiz Frank said, why you put T-Rex pussy out there like that? Hey man, I'm just saying. There ain't no disrespect. I don't want her dude, coming at me crazy. I don't want them Flint niggas trying to kick me in the back of the head like they did Ali Bashir. It ain't no disrespect. You feel me? It ain't no disrespect. I'm just saying she a woman and she like men. Women like men. What happens when women like men? They won't give them some of that pussy. That's all I'm saying. They want to give them some of that good deep pussy. And even if you got your woman, you got your woman. You got your woman, and there's some men out there that she wouldn't mind giving them a little piece of that pussy. Whether she do it or not, that's a whole different subject. But you be fooling yourself. Y'all boys be thinking y'all got the magic stick. Get out of there. Get out of don't jump down there. Don't jump down that rabbit hole, man. Your woman will go too. Yes, she will go. Oh, not man. My woman on that best man shit. Her pussy it curves to my dick, nigga. Yeah, okay. Get out of there, bro. That's a sunken place. Get out of there. Two things I ain't never seen in my life. It's a UFO and a hoe that won't go. If it's in her, she gonna go. Get out of there. Get out of there. Yes, your woman, your wife. Y'all done been married 35 years. That's even better. It's even better. She even more curious. Get out of there. Get out of there. You niggas be wanting to, y'all be puffing up your chest and shit when I get to talking about your woman. Get out of there. She curious. Get out of there. Somebody wife right now looking at this show, thinking about how she won't pour that thing on me. Get out of there. Hey, man. Hey, say. Get out of there. She looking at me like, boy, I bet Junior, boy. Ooh, that boy, I had a woman coming to me and tell me I look like I could eat that thing. I say, shit, well, what can I say? You feel me? Looking at her. Girl, how you running? So get out of there. You know what I mean? Just, she gonna go. So that's all I'm saying, man. Ain't no disrespect to the quote or her man. You know what I'm saying? But women like men. Shit, women like men. Look at love is the word. Look at her with the eyeballs like, yeah, that's because love is the word. I was thinking that. Looking at Junior, thinking about Junior's bedside manner. It's ignorant. It's not good. Get out of there. Love is the word. You better get out of there. Your woman gonna go though, man. So anyway, that's all. No disrespect to the quote. I love the quote. You feel me? And the quote is on code. The quote is more thorough than shit. 99.9999% of these boxers. Actually, she might be the most thorough. Ain't she undisputed in two-way classes? She undisputed in two-way classes. She then crossed over, got her first MMA win. She actually in the octagon. Yeah, I think she might be the most thorough boxer. She might be the most thorough. Sean over there laughing, the UFO and the hoe that won't. I ain't never seen the UFO and I never seen the hoe that won't go, bro. Them two things I ain't never seen in my life. You feel me? I got what, 4 score? I got 4 score coming up on 5 scores. I ain't never seen it. So it's just funny, man. And I just don't understand. Like for me, it just shows you once again, boxers, how they buy into the hype and they realize that they don't really understand the Yeah, Daniel Mitchell corrected me. He said, might be, she is. Like, yeah, she is. No doubt about it. She the most thorough. And I'm gonna do a video. Y'all don't steal my video. I'm gonna do a video about the GOAT being the most thorough boxer there is. You understand what I'm saying? She's the most thorough. She's a thoroughbred. You feel me? Um, but I look at fighters, and it's unfortunate that they don't see the value in being connected to the black fan base. It's only a select few of them that say, "You man, that toy going bananas. I'm gonna go in there. It's gonna be a squirrel riding in the motherfucker. We're gonna have squirrel stew too. I'm trying to figure out what's for dinner. It's gonna be squirrel stew in this bitch. We ain't playing. We ain't cutting no deals. Some coming here that don't belong in here is getting ate. Please believe that. You feel me? Have an example, make an example out the motherfuckers' ass. Everything except got these goddamn heroin addicts and these meth heads. I ain't fucking with. I ain't eating that shit. That's worse than damn city animal meat. You know, motherfuckers be eating city squirrels and city rabbits and shit like that. That's worse than them city coons. You don't eat that shit. I am Ill Will. What's up with you, bro? Salute. I am Ill Will. Ain't playing no games, man. You feel me? He ain't playing no games. That is he is the same nigga in person. That's funny as hell, man. Most niggas they be different. Like, you know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers have you know, they online, and then when you see them in person, they be different. Like, that's the same exact nigga. Sean says you got poltergeist in your house. Your house is not clear. Be some poltergeist if you want. We're gonna have some poltergeist stew. We're gonna have some poltergeist chili. They better leave me the hell alone. Man, I ain't bothering nobody, bro. That's them hedge funds coming in here they're trying to scare me out my AMC stock. It's over with though, cuz. I'm on my Bob Arum shit. They're gonna have to pry that shit out of my hands. Mm-hmm. But yeah, so it's just really, really, like I said, unfortunate, because I see what I see when I see that is I see fans who are looking to distance themselves from the black fan base, because obviously the majority of the black fight fan base is rocking with Wilder. Now, sure, you got coons and buffoons who, you know, want to be, you know, it's just boxing. We just gonna keep it boxing. I'm not gonna worry about racism. Stop bringing racism into it. It's just boxing. And man, shut your bitch ass up. Man, shut that soft shit up. All that you got to, man, shut that soft shit up. You feel me? It ain't no boxing without racism. End of the story. It ain't no boxing without tribalism. Boxing came into existence because of tribalism. One of my kids is up. I can't think which one. I think that's my daughter up, which means my son will be up shortly. So I don't, you know what I mean? It's just really, truly unfair, man. You know what I mean? Is that stuff is weird. And then I expect like Dillian White, who is probably the most. Dillian White is Dillian White really truly has not done anything in the sport of boxing. You feel me? Like he really truly has not done anything in the sport of boxing. He gets recognition for nothing. Dillian White has not fought anybody in the sport of boxing, man, um, except for Anthony Joshua. And he lost to Anthony Joshua when Anthony Joshua was nobody, bro. Like Dillian White is. And he got knocked out by a 40-year-old Prevekin. Maurice Watts, he was getting his ass beat by Oscar Rivas in a fight that he cheated Oscar Rivas. He fought Derek Chisora, Joseph Parker, Lucas Brown, Robert Helenius. Like, he's fought. And I'm no disrespect to the people that he fought. You know what I'm saying? I'm not calling them nobodies, but he's fought, like, literally. He got his ass knocked out by AJ in 2015. Like, before AJ was a champion. You know what I'm saying? Like, he is not done anything. And since we've started actually talking about him, You know what I mean? Let's say they really truly started talking about him. It wasn't until about like 2018 when they started this whole Wilder, him fighting Wilder. We'll go back to 2017. 2017, he fought Malcolm Tan and Robert Helenius. 2018, he fought Lucas Brown, Joseph Parker, Derek Chisora. 2019, he fought Oscar Rivas and Maurice Watt. 2020, he got knocked out by Alexander Povetkin. 2021, he came back and beat Alexander Povetkin. Like, that's it. On his resume, you don't see any Tyson Fury. Of course, you don't see any Wilder. You don't see any Luis King Kong Ortiz. He hasn't even splashed in the market versus these other American heavyweights. He doesn't have a Andy Ruiz. He doesn't have a who did Andy Ruiz just fight? The Camel Joe. What's that boy name? I can't call his name. My boy that my other Mexican boy that I'm a kick myself. Look, man, because it's gonna bother me. Chris Arreola. He don't have a Chris Arreola on his card on his docket. He don't have a Dominic Brazil. He don't have a Gerald Washington. He don't have a Big Baby Miller. He don't have nobody. Like, there's nobody. Salute to the K, so K to the G in the building. What's up with you? Salute to Supreme Beast Boxing Talk. What's happening with the family? Joe Jack, I see you in the building. What's good with you? He don't have like nobody. He don't have anybody on his resume, bro. He don't have anybody on his resume. What has he done to deserve a championship title fight? Nothing. Literally nothing. He has done shit. Literally nothing. He is like one of the most overstated boxers in the sport of boxing. And the only reason he has come into prominence is because Eddie Hearn promoted him. And the only reason he promoted him was to add him as a layer between Deontay Wilder and Anthony Joshua, because they were trying their best to keep Anthony Joshua away from Deontay Wilder, or to keep Deontay Wilder away from Anthony Joshua. Dillian White has done shit. Period. It's a joke when he laughs. I mean, when he talks, I laugh. It's a joke. It's a joke. It's an absolute joke, bro. It's an absolute joke. And then people come in and then they want to say, all right, well, what has Wilder done? Wilder hasn't done shit. Wilder has 4, soon to be 5 fights versus the best heavyweights in the division. He's fought Tyson Fury twice, soon to be 3 times. He fought Luis King Kong Ortiz twice. That is 5 fights versus the elite heavyweights. No other heavyweight has that. No other heavyweight has 5 fights versus elite competition. None of them. Nobody or I won't say elite. Elite is not the right word. We'll do it in classes. A class, because it's easy. Fighters can be B class and still be elite boxers, whatever. The A class of the heavyweights. Deontay Wilder has 5 fights versus the A class of heavyweights. Nobody else has that in the heavyweight division. Deontay Wilder, if he has a loss on his record, it's because he's fighting the best competition, something that nobody else is doing. Dillian White does not even scratch the surface of being in that conversation. Hasn't even scratched the surface of being in that conversation. Hopefully we get this fight. Then we get Undisputed. Then hopefully we can get Dillian White. In that order. I want the Tyson Fury trilogy fight. I want the Undisputed fight versus Anthony Joshua. That's not going to happen because Anthony Joshua is not going to fight Deontay the Bronze Bomber Wilder, because Anthony Joshua is afraid of Deontay the Bronze Bomber Wilder. Everybody can talk that fighters can't be scared of fighters and all that's impossible. I call bullshit. Deontay Wilder is scared of Deontay the Bronze Bomber Wilder. No different than Ryan Garcia is afraid of everybody. You feel me? Like, you call that shit, it is what it is. Just like Jamel Herring is afraid of Shakur Stevenson. Like, bro, call that shit what you will. I'm not. Y'all, everybody is in this world where y'all use all these boxing euphemisms and all that kind of stuff. You can take them euphemisms, man, and I ain't even gonna fuck them euphemisms. I'm in the real world, cuz now maybe boxers used to didn't be afraid of other fighters. That's why everybody fought everybody and they fought everybody early and they fought everybody often. Maybe that used to be the case. 2021, yeah, you have fighters that are scared. It's only a couple of fighters that ain't scared and they stick out like a sore thumb. You understand what I'm saying? And then even the fighters that ain't scared, they get to moving around a certain way. And I'm like, I never thought Bud Crawford was scared. I'm like, man, I fuck with Bud. Bud ain't scared. Bud, I fuck with Bud heavy. I still fuck with Bud. But then that Sean Porter situation came about, and I'm like, I used to fuck with. I mean, I still Sean Porter is. I'm mad with Sean right now. You understand what I'm saying? Uncle Kenny is my guy. I'm mad. I'm pissed with Sean right now. But Sean Porter, I used to be like, man, Sean ain't scared. Sean ain't scared. Sean ain't scared. Then we had that Errol Spence when that Errol Spence was knocking on everybody's window. When no motherfuckers coming out, he was bringing that drama to your mama house. Motherfuckers weren't coming outside. They scared to come outside. You feel me? Rest in peace to Mo3. They were scared to come outside. So I'm like, hey, man, these boys be scared. Like, y'all call it what you want to. If fighters ain't scared, you ain't qualified to call fighters scared because you ain't a fighter. Nah, I ain't a fighter, but I done been around a whole bunch of scared people in my day. Yeah. I've been around a whole bunch of scared motherfuckers in my day. Yeah. I done had to go to war with scared people. You feel me? Getting ready to we in the tunnel, you know what I'm saying? Getting ready to take the tunnel against Notre Dame and my teammates is in the tunnel looking across the field like, damn, they big, dog. Look how big they are. Nigga, you scared? Stay your bitch ass in the locker room, cuz we getting ready to get to work. They scared. They scared to come outside. Motherfucker turned down $50 million can't be nothing but scared. $50 million guarantee on a $100+ million fight can't be nothing but scared. And a rematch. You feel me? You getting ready to be able to retire everybody. Anthony Joshua still ain't made that $50 bag, that guaranteed purse from Deontay the Bronze Bomber Wilder and his team. Yeah. AJ better join the PBC. That's what he better do. That's what he better do. Better join the PBC, man. And launch that PBC UK. That's what you better do. But anyway, man. At the end of the day, man, boxing and barbecue asked what position I play. I play defensive end, bro. I play defensive end. I play the 7 technique, to give you any indication. If those of y'all that know the sport, I play the 7. Sometimes I was cocked, sometimes I was straight. You feel me? Every now and again, I was in the 5. Boy said, talk about the leprechaun. I ain't fuck with that leprechaun. But anyway, salute to my brother, the guy in the super chat. Said, talk about the leprechaun. I didn't tell that leprechaun story too many times. He said, AJ is good over the Duck Zone. Nah, AJ, from what I understand, because, you know, Mushroom they ain't going to be messing with Sky Sports no more. And I believe Anthony Joshua going to stay with Sky Sports. So he's going to have to do something a little bit different. You know what I mean? But we're going to see what it is. I don't want to talk about his scary ass. These boys is scared. Dillian White scared for real. He just like, Dillian White just one of them motherfuckers that like to talk shit. Because if he wasn't scared, he'd already had a Wilder fight. Wilder told his ass to fight Luis King Kong Ortiz and I'll fight you. Wilder also told his ass to go ahead on and fight. They put Anthony Joshua on the contract as next, and I'll fight you. And also, you had Dominic Breazeale that told him, "Hey, you think you number one? You think you the mandatory? I know I'm the mandatory. We can meet on the concrete and scrap like a motherfucker right now, and figure out who really the mandatory." Dillian White didn't want to do that either. He's scared to come outside. You feel me? He's scared to come outside. Yeah. He's scared to come outside. So all that tough talking and all that shit sound good. These boys be afraid though. That's just a fact. And at the end of the day, it is what it is. So you can miss me with the boxers ain't scared. At the end of the day, they scared. Hell, the black ones, they scared to side with they scared to side with other black fighters. Scared what these folks gonna think about you. These folks don't fuck with you no way, bro. They waiting on you to fall off. They waiting on you niggas to catch a domestic violence. They waiting on you niggas to get a DUI. You feel me? They waiting on you niggas to be somewhere in the trap house with your homeboys, and some homeboys get popped with some work on him. They waiting on that. Dummy. We the only people that's gonna be here going to bats for. Well, would have been the only people here going to bats for you. Some of y'all, man, I ain't wishing nothing on nobody, but some of y'all gonna get what y'all got coming, man, and I'm just gonna sit here and watch. You feel me? I'm gonna sit here and be looking like, hey, man, man, it is what it is. You feel me? It is what it is. Some of y'all gonna get what you got coming. But anyway, man, it's time for me to jump in on this market, man. And gotta get my baby some breakfast stirred up. I ain't cooked them breakfast in a little minute. So I'm gonna get these jokers some breakfast stirred up. Man, y'all, if y'all wanna holler at a player, man, when you see him in the streets. I am Ill Will said you can't say F Dillian. He might tell you, hey man, hey bro, I ain't hell with Dillian. Said that boy like me and folk. I ain't got no. My dog ain't in that fight, bro. It's Pride Month, so my dog ain't in that fight. I got you, Jay Good. All right, man. Let me get on up out of here, man. Salute to the family, man. Thank y'all, man. Tomorrow we'll be back in the studio, unless I got to recoup this money, man, from this ATL trip, shouty. So I might be in the van tomorrow. You feel me? Getting on these. You feel me? I might be in the van tomorrow, moving and grooving. But anyway, man, thank y'all so much, man. Really, truly, genuinely appreciate y'all, man. This is Junior the Truth signing off. I'm a hardborn player, man. If you don't know anything else about me at the end of the day, I got to keep pushing, baby. Salute.